Greetings, this is the Dark Angel Storm. I'm going to show you how to create the gold Undisputed WWE Universal Championship. Start off with the template of the strap. It's been a while since I've done this. Straight forward, nice and simple. Right about that bit later. Best way I found it is to line up the center plate with the universal bit. Center, where is it? There it is. Like I said before in one of my other videos, this is a bitch to line up. Excuse me. That doesn't seem too bad. Let's have a look at that. Lining up is such a bitch. A bit too high. Actually looks a little bit better. Yeah, that'll do. Now to get the background behind the logo gold is what I use here is still damped. The logo don't matter. This is the color setting I use. 323 to 255 to 157 and 0. Good way of getting the background nice and gold. Red. So that gives the center plate a nice little look. Yeah. That works. Now, we'll focus on the writing before we worry about the center W logo. I use these to cover up the universal part and the championship part. just write it in normally myself. Put that on damp as well, that blends in. Then do the same for the other side. Can be quite fiddly to do this sometimes. But the handy thing is trial and error. You'll get it eventually. Yeah, not the neatest job, but it'll do. It gets rid of that. Now we do the writing. You can select any font you want. I always go for this one, I find it nicer. Beautiful. Outline black. And the colour of the writing pure white, so it helps it stand out. Now a bit more writing. I separate this one up. Always spell it out first. So I don't need this up to there. Okay, I might have made the Undisputed one a little bit too big. Oops, wrong one. That's fine, we'll shorten it down a bit. Beautiful. And then we alter this one. You could try it different ways or other ways. I prefer to do it this way, I find it a lot more easier. Separated font. It's just such a weird angle to write shit in. That's why they're blaming that the World Heavyweight Titles logo writing's really shit. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that'll do. Like I said, it's not the easiest to do. Some might be able to do it better than me. Cool. Not too fast. But this is how I create this championship. Hopefully this little tutorial will help making your own championships really nicely. Like I made a silver version of this, or the Universal Championship, what I call the Silver Universal. Yeah, perfect. Like I said, there's loads of different methods to do this. You can do it anywhere you want. So that gets rid of the frame and writing. So it gives it a little bit of a look like that. It's not too bad, it's not the best, but this game has horrible limitations. Now what I do to make the logo stand out is quite simple. Just paste another one over it. The only downfall is if you want to have the tick black, you can't. It can only stay red, unfortunately. Yep. See, this one you don't need to change to that. Keep this one on default, helps it stand out. And then fill it in. But yeah, it helps the logo stand out freely now. And that's how you can get a metal background. So yeah, that's Wimbledon. Just the centre plate for the Gold Championship. That's pretty much all we need to do for that bit. Ooh. Now what I do is I have a sort of yellowy gold strap. So then it puts it on there, then go down to pattern. Come down to this one here, beside the red one. Don't change the material, just leave it as it is on default. Paint it black. And there you go, you've got a nice sort of yellowy gold strap at the back with black. Gives it a little bit more free detail. And I like to add these in as well. Just gives the championship a bit more custom to it. Don't need to change the materials on that, just keep it as it is. Same colour as well. So it fills in that horrible black gap. And then you can do the same on the other side, like I always do. But like I'm showing in this tutorial how to make this gold championship is basically the way I've got them. And they are free and up for grabs, downloading off the community creations. As you can see in my top right corner, my gamer tag or my PSN. So you can feel free to download my content or my championships or other things I have. Or you can feel free to add me on PSN, I don't mind. So that's the strap done. Now it's the side plates. Leave these default for the moment. Same routine as the center plate. Lining up. Can still be quite a bitch. Sometimes you think you got it and other times you don't. Oh. Beautiful, dead on. And the same for this one. Still damp. And just fill it in. You don't need to copy the same color code as me, you can do whatever you want. I just did it this way because I find it a lot more easier. Now the WWE logo in the center, I try to help that stand out of 3D as well, so just like the center plate and these sides, just take the logo, the gold logo, and line it up. There we go. Same protocol, keep that same colour. Then we come over to this one, what you saw me go on before. It's just to change the sidebar, help the stones stand out. But there, that's one of the side plates done. rinse and repeat. I'll go ahead and show it anyway. Like I said quite so many times, lining up these stones is horrible. I don't know why they decided to go down this routine for creating championships. Because sometimes you can get them dead on and then other times they're a little bit off. Always zoom in and check. A little bit down. Dead on. There we go. And then same with this one, still damped. And then colour it in. Sadly I can't get those little red stones to stand out more. If you find a way of doing it, feel free to comment in my videos and let me know, because I wouldn't mind doing some updates. Same again like I did on the other side. Even lining up could be a bitch. And there we go. And that's how I create the gold WWE, or sorry, say the gold Undisputed WWE Universal Championship. So feel free to use this as a guide to make the background gold. But like I said once before, putting this WWE logo over the front, you can't change the tick to black unless you post your own image into the game, but then you'll be limited to shine flexes. But it's always worth to give it a try. But there we go. This is how I created this championship. Hopefully this guide came in handy. And if you want more brief details, like how to make a gold heavyweight championship or a gold universal championship, I'm happy to make those videos as well, if this one does really well. But yep, thank you for your time. Hopefully this has been a handy little guide how to make this championship. Like I said, I have this on Community Creations at the very moment, so feel free to download it. It's on everything, so it's all cool. Thank you for your time. Peace out. Like, comment and subscribe.